Hey guys, we're going to talk about Kate's love of Mr. Rogers today. How you guys doing? You good? I guess you can't answer me. Anyway, so you do love Mr. Rogers.
I do love Mr.
I'm a
Rogers.
fan of Mr. Rogers
Who
as well.
isn't a fan of Mr. Rogers?
I think the only people who are truly not a fan of Mr. Rogers are people who didn't really understand him or see him. Who've just like heard about him and go, oh, that guy. And then they think they know about him, but they don't really. I think to know Mr. Rogers is to like Mr. Rogers. You know? That's my personal thought on it.
I think so. To know his philosophy or like anything that he said, honestly. I don't see how anyone could find.
Well, to understand his why, you know? Like why he did what he did. Even if you disagreed with some of it, you know, even if you were like, I think I would have done this a little different. For whatever reason.
What would you disagree with?
I mean, people disagree with everyone about everything. People disagree with Jesus Christ and Gandhi. So, you know, whatever thing you ascribe to. Either way. People disagree with you. That's just sort of the nature of
Life.
opinions.
Yeah.
But Mr. Rogers was a solid guy. His speech in front of Congress to get funding back in the day was pretty impressive.
Yeah, that was incredible. Also, I was watching an ad for the new movie that's coming out about him this summer, which I'm really excited about. It just, I don't know, just kind of like the quiet way that he stood behind different things.
Causes?
Like civil rights. And,
Oh, yeah.
I mean, like, just quietly and lovingly.
He very quietly was seriously affecting the culture, and in a way that people, I don't think that you don't realize for, 20 years, because really the kids that he's impacting,
Right.
They grow up and they're just different human beings.
Right. It's pretty much.
So, some of it's in your face, but it's really not in your face. It's really, I think he understood that a lot of times, is a personal opinion, but with prejudices and stuff like that, people can change to an extent, but you're really after the next generation if you really want to see it gone, and you got to look to the next generation, because in previous generations it was so ingrained in who they are and who these people, even how they think, that the term, even if they aren't prejudiced, they don't have the same prejudice, the terminology is going to still be there. They're not going to understand. They're not going to understand the power of the terminologies and the different things that need to change. So I think that's where he was most effective, is that he really shaped future generations' minds in a really, really cool way. So, yeah, Mr. Rogers was pretty cool.
Legit.
Yeah. Babe, how'd today go?
Today was good.
Yeah?
Today was good. We went to the zoo with one of my good friends and her little babe. He's so sweet. But our girls overwhelm him.
Yeah.
Yes. Because Nora's like, crazy and in his face.
Mm-hmm.
The way she is.
That doesn't sound like our kids at all.
And he's just sitting there looking at her like, what are you doing?
Yep. That's our children. Yeah, they're crazy, but in a good way. Yeah, I guess today was really the first day, because yesterday there were some snacks that I still had that I was sort of finishing off, right? Some snacks that I still had. But today was the first day where I basically finished off all those snacks. So I didn't go buy any caffeine, which is 2 days in a row, which that has not happened in a while. But 2 days in a row I have not gone out and bought caffeine somewhere, or bought that sugary caffeine. I had some coffee today.
But not until this evening after you got home and I made you coffee.
Right. Well, I had a cup this morning before I went to work, but again, compared to what I normally drink and what I normally consume caffeine-wise, this is barely even, a drop in the bucket. But yeah, did not go out and get the junk food. And did not go out and get the caffeine. So pretty solid day. And I realized I was a lot more hungry when I got home. Oh, yeah. But I felt really good. I felt really good today. So
and I actually made dinner, so that's a win.
Yeah. And I got to I didn't know I was gonna do this when I got up this morning, but I got to record a radio show for this weekend because I work with a show called Texas Home Improvement, and we had to record.
Kids are so gross.
Yes, they are. And we had to record the show for this weekend, and the normal host had an issue pop up. So me and another guy got to record the show. So WBAP this weekend, you're gonna hear yours truly on a home improvement show interviewing people about stuff. Anyway, super random, but yeah, it was a good day though. I've got some headshots, and those are gonna hopefully be done in the next week or so you guys get to see those. I'm excited to see what you guys think about them. What do you think about the headshots, babe?
I think they're really good.
A couple of them look like a different person, which is why I'm not going to use them. A couple of them, the proofs that I got from the photographer, which I can't show you guys because, yeah, the photographers.
Owns them.
Yeah. But a couple of them, one in particular, I look oddly like a 38-year-old sort of poor man's Brad Pitt moment. I don't really look like Brad Pitt, but it's like this thing where you look at it and you go, that doesn't look like Tim, it looks more like that, right? Would that be fairly accurate?
Yeah, I would say.
It's
Something about the look on your face and the jawline and like
yeah, and the way that I was
the
holding my
musculature
head.
around your mouth.
It's a very unique way of putting it.
I'm
The
sorry.
musculature around my mouth. I mean, I'll take it. It is the man Brad Pitt. So, if you were saying that, the musculature around my mouth reminded you of a Ricky Gervais, well, okay, that wouldn't be quite
I
as.
don't know who that is.
He's a comedian. If you saw it, you'd understand.
Oh.
Okay, so I guess that's gonna be it. Let's wrap this up, right? We're done for today.
I guess so.
Right.
We're rambling at this point. I mean, but that's all we did tonight, so.
That's it. That's it for tonight. We just ramble, guys. Yeah. So we're gonna finish the dishes. We'll see y'all tomorrow. Hopefully with more rambling. We'll try to waste some more of your time in a very pleasant way. Like very nicely. We're gonna try to waste your time tomorrow. So stay tuned for that. See ya.